Say happy Monday morning rambles. Say it. No? Hey, loves, happy Monday morning rambles. That sounded weird. It's so funny because I haven't posted like in a month because I don't want to just sit here and talk about like nothingness. And by the way, Henrik wants to be in the video today. And I didn't have any topics to talk about, but then like I don't know. I want to talk about this, but then I don't want to talk about it because I feel when I put this out there, it makes me feel like vulnerable, and it almost makes me feel like I'm letting people see my insecurities, which is what I don't want. But here we are. So you guys know I'm a yoga teacher. I'm a full-time yoga teacher, and one of the things that I struggle with a lot is imposter syndrome. And if you've never heard of imposter syndrome, it's basically not thinking internally that you're good enough, even though externally, like it shows that you are. Like my classes are always popular. They use the term sold out, which is so weird, but they're usually sold out. And even though I feel like I am successful, I feel like at any moment someone's gonna say like you're a fraud, if that makes sense. Because if you're gonna scratch my mat, like if you go on YouTube right here and you look for yoga teachers, they don't typically look like me, and they're usually like 100 pounds, like white girls, no offense, but like that's usually what you see. And I feel like I don't fit that mold. And sometimes I hear that one of the reasons people resonate with my classes is because I don't fit that mold. But when people say that, it hurts in a way because it makes me feel like, oh, they see my insecurities, they see like I don't know, my faults in a way. And I hate that because like right now they've added like more classes, yoga classes in some of the locations that I teach. And now I keep thinking like, are my students comparing me to the other teachers? Are my classes going to lessen in numbers because of the other teachers? And I hate having that mentality. And then I was talking to one of my old clients, one of my personal training clients, and she said that she misses working with me because she has had different PTs, and basically what they've done is they make her go really hard, really fast, and she feels winded and she feels like she's not executing the way she should. And I told her like some trainers have this thought like, I'm gonna kick their butt so hard so they feel like they need me. Like they feel like, oh, without them, I'm not gonna do it. And it's weird because today I was teaching, and in my head I was saying like, oh, I should make it harder, I should make it harder. And I'm like, why? Like, why am I doing that? And it's the same mentality. It's almost like I want my students to feel like they got a good workout, when yoga is so much more than just that. And I feel like I'm rambling right now, but basically today I was in my head teaching my class. Like I was like, do they think it's good? Are they questioning me? And then in the middle, I'm like, oh, maybe I should change this. Sorry if you hear Henrik in the background meowing. And I hate feeling this, like, I feel like a phony sometimes. And it's so annoying because I'm going to be honest, sometimes I do wish that I look like the typical yoga teacher because that's my own thing. Like, whenever I teach a new class or I have a new student, I almost have to, I feel like I have to prove myself to them. Like, yeah, I may not seem what you see like in a magazine, but I'm going to show you that I'm like great. And I hate that insecurity. I hate it so fucking much because it's like it's in yoga is about inward work, like yes, you're doing asanas, you're doing postures, but the whole point is to work within yourself. And I'm trying to teach my students that, but yet here I am dealing with my outward appearance, and I hate it so much. And it usually tends to happen like around the summertime. I always get these issues because people are obviously wearing less clothing, and then I find myself like comparing myself to like my students, which is so is such a mind fuck. Like, it really is. Like, I wish that I didn't have this all the time. And I guess that's why I was in therapy for, like, my God, sir, why did you just shed so much hair? Wow. That's why I was in therapy working with, like, my body image issues. And it all comes from that because my insecurity is from my body image. Like, I feel like I'm not worthy. I feel like at any moment someone's going to be like, you're the yoga teacher. Like, I hate it. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I wish I could be in a place that I saw value in what I bring, because I know that I do try my best to be a good yoga teacher for my students. Like, it's so much, like, I put work in my classes, but even though I do all these things, I feel like the outward appearance is what people sometimes focus on, and that's really hard for me. So yeah, so that's what I'm struggling with right now. So yeah. Henrik, do you have anything to say? No? All right. Yeah. I don't even know how to end this, but if you have any tips, anything, I would appreciate it. As always, my loves, thank you so much for watching, and namaste. Bye. The stars, the moon,